do as normal upload. Okay, so thank you for coming in. I think we are having a bit of problem trying to go live on Facebook, so don't worry about that. Basically, um, we'll be uploading the live videos in the Facebook. For those who are in Zoom, of course, you all can just ask any questions. Okay, so don't worry about that. Then I'm going to share my screen right now. Okay, about today's topic. Let me just find my topic. Okay, here you go. Think you can see, correct? So basically this is how to avoid honey traps when dating online. So this is actually a very, how to say, recent problems. Okay, because the online dating has been on a recent trend coming up. So we are going to discuss about all these honey traps when dating online is because for us, we are a dating agency. So people who come to us, sometimes they have already encounter dating online and things like that. Then they might be telling us about the honey traps. Of course, for ourselves, we did explore on the dating apps itself, and that's why, in a sense, we are going to share what our findings are. Okay. So, oh yeah, forgot to intro myself. I'm Brian. So, okay. She's not used to it because we have quite a number of PC in front of us. So she's looking at the wrong um, camera. Okay, so what is honey trap in dating? Basically, what is it? It is a stratagem, okay, in which an attractive person entices another person into revealing information or doing something unwise. So this is basically these three. So what they are looking out for, basically they are going to meet another person, enticing another person. So it can be a guy, it can be a lady. So there's no discrimination in what sort when it comes to this. But mainly there's three purposes that they want to do. Okay. First, getting the money out from the other person. The other one, maybe buying gift cards. Also doing a bit of monetary transactions. Third, personal information. So personal information wise, basically we are um, trying not to reveal, especially your NRIC in Singapore terms, or even your bank account details. Okay, try not to reveal this kind of information in terms of dating because you might not know. I mean, of course, if you reveal it, password, whatever, of course, that is very, very unwise. Okay, but if they want to transfer you money, of course, feel free lah. Okay, but usually when they ask you for bank account number, they might ask you, hey, I want to transfer you money or whatever. So try to think twice, three times if possible, that how come someone, in a sense, when they got to know you only, then they started asking you bank account details and things like that. So it's kind of a little bit of a red flag. Okay, so this is what basically is honey trap. Okay, so we do want to share with you there are various kind of honey traps. Okay, so the first one basically is like deep liking. how is it like? I mean, it's like social media stalking. Okay, so liking and following just to try to get a date. So sometimes, especially ladies, okay, so this one maybe I will pass it to Ling Hao to talk about because she's a lady ma. So her social media account might be follow, might be liked by people, correct? So as a lady, how do you feel about it? You can speak in Mandarin now. It's okay. Yep. So, alright. So 你讲的要讲大声一点所以sorry 听不到是吧？所以可能再 repeat 一下吧。
So usually 如果是女生的话，她在social media receive 很多一个男生或是男生的 like 啊 follow 这些，他会比较 alert 一点。如果是像这个男生他一直过，好像只在5分钟里面 like 完你整个的 social media post 的话，这个肯定是 something like 就是他要 get 你的 attention 这样子咯。
Okay. Oh, okay. Can you hear now? You try 讲一下。
Hello.
Okay.
Hello. 听得到我讲话吗？Yeah. So I think我们在重新。
Okay. 可以。So basically, she's talking about liking, and following people, or just liking and following to try to get a date. And especially, in a sense, ladies must be careful because guys usually are the people who try to get this attention, liking the photos, commenting, trying to get some attention. Then after that, then the lady might be interested to know who is this person. So then the conversation will start. So then after that, the guy will try to get the date out. Okay. So this is what we want to share with you about deep liking. Okay. Then of course the other one is sneaking. Okay, sneaking is very good for ladies one.
Yeah. 就是借机会吃霸王餐我觉得这个很多男生都有面对，就是你约一个女生出来，可是她会点很多东西，可是又不想跟你 split bill
So usually ladies, for us guys, we are on the defensive side. We are like, okay, whether the lady is going to ask you for free treats. So that's why usually first 3 dates, because why? First 3 dates usually she already had enough of you, because of course she doesn't like the guy, okay, but she forced herself in a sense to try to get the meal. So it's a free meal for her. So but it's just that she firstly maybe she doesn't like the guy. Secondly, the guy bought her totally, but it's just the food that she's there for. So first 3 days to her sometimes it's a torture also. So correct. So in a sense, so what should you do in a sense as a guy in order to be more wary of this kind of behavior, sneaking? So I would advise as guys, usually we'll try to ask the lady what she wants to eat, okay, and then order for her. Okay, you ask her first, Oh, then she tell you her dish, right? Then you remember, then you call the waiter. You as a guy, you just tell the order and that's it, you know. What drinks, what everything you remember first. Even if she want to get a glass of wine, let's say for example, just a glass, no need bottle. If she want more, you ask her, hey, are you going to drink more? Okay. And then you can tell her that you're not if you are not a very good drinker or you usually don't drink at all, then you just say, okay, I can treat you one, I can get you one glass, is that okay? Usually, I think ladies, wine glass, you all will be paiseh already, right? So you won't go, why not we go drink one bottle, correct? Because imagine I'm the guy who doesn't drink much. I already said that I don't drink much. You order one bottle, something is wrong. So then you have to come up with something else. That maybe you say, not sure whether this drink is nice or not. Okay. So you put the doubt in there. Not sure whether this drink is nice or not. Then what do you do? That's why then you can carry on to say, maybe just order one glass to try first. And that's it lah. You know, save your cost. So you remember the food, you remember the drink. Then you call the waiter, waitresses, order it. Then if they repeat the order, okay, that's it. If suddenly she adds some more item, also is a red flag. Right?
How about if 那个女生她真的吃很多了 eat a lot of food when order one shot?
所以 in a sense, 每次要问她 starting when you before you order, you have to ask her what you want. So let's say, for example, I ask you, so Ling Hao, what do you want to eat? Then you can tell me maybe salad.
Salad, burger, spaghetti.
Salad, burger, spaghetti. Then I'll ask, wow, you eat so much one?
Yeah, 我肚子很饿哦。
吃得下吗？
吃得下。
So in a sense, it's like double confirming.
Yeah.
But 如果他真的 order 他吃得下 maybe okay lah, I'll give it to her lah. You know, if I order yet she left everything half done or just eat one mouthful, then expect me to finish, then definitely I'll split bill with her. Okay. So in a sense, if she order, you can see one during the meal itself whether she eats, then she suddenly say, this one not nice, that one not nice, that one to eat, all this. Then you better go to the cashier and split the bill. Then, if you want, you can run first.
Usually put a lot of effect on when we decide the dating menu. Check the menu price, all the things.
It's best to go, if she eats so much one,
then we go for buffet lor.
So you go for buffet if she eats so much. You can immediately change the menu. Do not be embarrassed. Okay? You can sit down, then suddenly she said she want to order like just now what Ling Hao said. Salad, burger, spaghetti, some more with some drinks. Then you can suggest to her, wow, you eat quite a lot. I know this place, buffet, very good, let's just go over. Okay. Then you just tell the waiter, sorry, we decided not to eat here. Then just go off. She bo pian have to follow you on.
She confirm very happy because we eat a lot.
If she eat a lot, it's true nature, she'll be happy. But if it's not the true nature, at least you are spending a fixed rate.
They will feel like very 应景
So at least you are spending a fixed rate in terms of buffet. You won't be spending a la carte and she keep adding until a lot. So you can go for buffet, depends on what kind of affordable buffet. Sometimes ranges 30, 40 bucks. So add together around 80, so that's the max. And then if you want to plus a bit for alcohol, that's super good, and that's it, you solve the thing. Then during buffet you can also check what are eating habits, what she like, what she don't like, all this, all in one value, all in one setting. So next time you will just remember what she like, what she don't like. Correct? So sneaking, that is quite good lah. So but it's just that be wary lah. But don't always the first day go buffet lah.
First day buffet also got case, I think.
Huh?
The case.
Yeah. So in a sense, we are going to show you. You can see here, guy from dating app, guy so guys.
应该这个是男生男生去吃霸王餐的。
对 ，so 海底捞有 I mean I'm not too sure whether you know 海底捞 is also a la carte. It's not a buffet style. You order basically based on dishes. Then after eating, you quickly run off. $150. $150 quite a lot. So quite a lot of food lah, but maybe not as much of seafood and meat lah.
我看不出来这个男生还蛮帅的嘞。
Yeah, so try not to do that lah. I mean,
人不可貌相。
if you are a guy, try not to do that. If you are a lady, also same. Okay, so this one is basically the lady itself gets scolded by the date for bringing canned drinks to restaurant and wanting to split bill. Okay, this one, the guy, I suppose it's a guy because he's a bachelor. So the guy is actually trying to defend himself, but yet he met the genuine date. Then the genuine date, of course, will feel that, I'm just trying to get a date with you. You bring all these canned drinks, split bill, you super paise. So not that nice in a sense lah. If you want to bring water, still okay. Bring canned drinks a bit weird. So that's the thing. Because canned drinks you want to bring to restaurant, I think only friends, very good friends bring. Then we all then go there. You know.
想象看你去 restaurant 去 pato， 然后你在他那边不想消费任何一分钱，坐在他的椅子，坐在他的桌子那边，is very 也是很不好的一个行为啦。因为人家是商家嘛，毕竟。
yeah lor. So unless you go picnic
picnic 可以带越多越好。
So if you want, you can go picnic. Picnic is fixed cost because you buy whatever you can bring.
女生还会觉得你很贴心，带她喜欢喝的。
So as long as you can bring all the food, the drinks, whatever that you can bring a picnic. So that's one tip for you if you want to do that. So instead of going to restaurant, then you get this, get that. So always go. I mean, first date wise, especially first date people is usually quite afraid. So they are always thinking whether the lady is it genuine or not. So for me, it's always I felt that everyone is genuine now, but you also must know how to beware of all these things. So that's why I just want to share with you how exactly you should be doing. So, but yet not appear to be like this splitting bill and whatever. Okay. So of course, when you get all the orders from the ladies, you already know how much you're going to spend, and whether you want to spend and treat her or not. That will be up to you. Okay. Because if she order quite a lot, then definitely you will question her whether she has breakfast already, lunch already, then dinner, so this is the thing. Okay. Then next. Okay. Next we have kitten fishing. Okay. Kitten fishing. Very, very also very on the rising trend. Why? Because basically this is someone presenting a more polished version of themselves through their dating profile.
So what is this? You can see the photo, right? You can see the guy here,
become a mercenary.
skinny one. But in the dating profile, you put very muscular. Then the lady, wow, big bottom here. Then become hourglass in the mirror. So this is the thing that we want to share with you. A lot of people on the dating app or online dating, they are doing kitten fishing. In what sense? They may be presenting themselves in their older photos. What do I mean by that, older photos? Let's say, for example, the guy might be 35. You tell the lady that he might be 33, 32, 30 even, and then use photos from age 30. Wow, that time still muscular. Age 35, dead already. Maybe big belly and things like that. Hair maybe not as much also. So this is the thing. Then ladies also the same thing. Ladies. So how?
Ladies 一堆堆美图 app 哦，then put a lot of filter, Korean makeup 啊这些。所以我相信你们在 TikTok 很多都有看到，其实那个人是素颜，而且是安迪的 ，but 他一上 filter， 哇，直接女大18变，变成那种 sexy lady 那种。现在不管是你肥都可以修成瘦的，你没有头发都可以修成有头发的。
So that's the thing about kitten fishing. In a sense, you will meet a lot in terms of online dating because most of our clients also tell us when they go meet for the first meetup on their dates, a lot of them couldn't really make it. So that's the kitten fishing. Sometimes they might be doing chat, texting all this. They're good at text.
就是一个很幽默的男孩子，结果一出去什么都不敢讲。
Super shy. Don't talk at all, whether it's guy or girl.
所以通常在网络上的这些 dating app user 啦，都是比较内向，算吗？比较内向的，就是他可能不敢跟人家 face to face 直接讲，所以他才会通过比较多 texting 啊这些来表达他们心中的那股火，想要脱单的那股火。
Yeah. So that's the thing 嘛。
所以不要随随便便通过几张照片就认识那个人啊。
对啊。So must take note 啦。But in the later slide, we'll share with you how exactly some of the tips also, more tips. So the next one, catfishing. Okay, catfishing, basically this is a fake profile, sometimes for scam. You can see the photo here. So they are actually, it's always portrayed the ladies are the victims. Okay, then the guys are the conmen. But I also heard before, our guys clients, sometimes the ladies also are the con people. Okay, so not only the guys always. So do take note of that. If you are a guy, do take note that the ladies might be trying some things that try to get your money. Definitely ladies wouldn't want your body. For guys, okay? So for ladies, of course the guys, if they want money, it's more like hit and run. They might be not in Singapore, they might be overseas. So online dating very dangerous, is like that, because it's online dating, they haven't met you before, they might be overseas. So this is very, very dangerous. This is what we will advise against. So of course, unless you did this thing, it's called video calling. So later I'll be sharing more about it.
Usually 这些 fake profile 都是很像有一些以为扮成是医生啊，扮成是像 pilot 啊、空姐啊这些来骗很多人咯。所以就是你不要以为就是你在网络上认识到一个医生，可能就是真的医生而且还是可能按摩啊还是什么，因为很多 case 都是这样子 发生的，就是他会很厉害，就是 play emotional part，就是在你跟你认识的时候，用最短时间跟你去到最 close 的 relationship，then 可能到了1个礼拜，他就跟你 ask for travel expense 了。ask for school fees 啊，老师啊，要读书没有钱啊，或者是要来见你没有钱啊，或者是想要买礼物给你啊，这些都是很有可能发生的。
So students, all these, they all have this kind. Okay. Then the next one, of course, is 6 ways to prevent falling for online dating scam. Okay. So what is this all about? Basically, check the basic information on their dating profile. So how to check? Of course, the more genuine they are, the more details they will put on. Okay. But of course, if let's say you are also genuine, you might also put down more details, but just be careful not to put down too personal information. Okay. Yep. So of course you can put in a fake name, no issue. But it's just that when you meet the person, all this, you can tell her that you are.
Not fake name, nickname.
Nickname. So in a sense, that is what you can do to protect yourself first. And on their dating profile, how do you check your basic information? Of course, with more information, you are able to kind of get a summary of how this person is like. Let's say, for example, if they really stated their age, their interests, their school, then hobbies as well. These are all very good information that you can use when you do this probing question to cross-match the information. Why? Because once you have all this, then you can start asking questions, which is probing question. Let's say, for example, the person likes tennis or badminton, then you can ask about this kind of thing. It's neutral, it's not personal, but yet the person has to answer you in this kind of context. Let's say the person is overseas trying to scam you. They won't definitely know what is your neighborhood is all about. Right? They won't know like, hey, maybe let's say for example, Commonwealth got a grass patch or whatever, or this school beside there got very good coffee shop or whatever selling this. They won't know one, definitely, because they are so far away. But whereas for local people, they will sometimes know. Then they will be okay. They have the same lingo kind of thing. So that's the thing. So even if you're overseas, let's say for example like Ling Hao, I will ask her like in Malaysia. So what is it, things like that. Then she should be able to answer in her own kind of lingo. What is in Malaysia lah, whatever, because she's Malaysian. Right. So then I'll know and I get a hang of it that okay, the context is correct. Correct. So that's the probing to cross-match the information. So let's say they put in the school, university or whatever school. Then you can ask her, maybe you have friends coming from the school. Not necessarily you have to be from that school.
就好像如果他讲的是 NTU 的学生还是什么，这样你就问他以前 NTU 的 canteen 里面最好吃的东西是什么？等你一定知道了吗
？Yeah, then you can cross-reference with your friends if you have who study then sometimes we get this kind of information that will be very good to help you to filter out also from all these dangerous things. Then of course review their photos for more details. What is it all this? This one maybe Ling Hao share. This one 你找了吗？
对呀，通常如果我在 dating app 上认识一个人，如果他跟我讲他在新加坡，我会去看他的 moment， 还有他的照片，会有没有一些 check in。如果是 sometime 他可能去喝下午茶，可能他 check in 在 reference， 然后我就看是不是真的有这个地方，或者是他的 photo 和 background 是不是真的是我们新加坡这样子咯，真的是在新加坡这样。 如果是他跟你讲他在新加坡，可是他的照片可能是在别边呢，还是怎么办？他的 check in 是 in reference 的话，我就觉得，诶，这个人是不是有一点奇怪？可是我看 Fabrique 明明就是在 London 还是在哪里？所以这就是已经露出马脚了。所以就大家如果真的是想要认识，通过照片去认识人的话，你就要像柯南那样子，就去看啊，找出每一个真的是哦，一看真的是新加坡 ，OK， 人就可以继续聊天了咯。
Now so have to do your have to scrutinize a bit lah, scrutinize a bit. So sometimes do not trust too much on photos. Okay, after all this online dating come out, I seldom trust photos now, unless it's a friends who I know personally. Okay. So the next one, you can of course ask for video chat. And I know ladies will give this reason that they say they are not comfortable, they are shy, whatever. Okay, then it's okay. Ask them for a video, no a video chat. Ask them just
audio
record a video of themselves.
video.
I don't need a video chat. Just record a video. Very simple. You just need to authenticate that they are real. You can record yours first over. Don't need very long, 5-10 seconds.
就好像如果他跟你讲我在森巴旺吃白米粉，等一下，那个地方我没有吃过，你可以拍给我看在哪里吗？是这样子啦。
Yeah, of course you can just 5-10 seconds is more than enough. Okay, you can send yours first as an open gesture, saying that you are very open, you're genuine. If she's okay, you can just tell her, if she's shy, if she whatever, just she can angle properly on a video because don't need a chat. If she feel that she don't want a chat, just say 5-10 seconds, just share with me lah. So yeah, that will be quite good. On the spot when you're all chatting, that will be good lah. Of course, when you are chatting at night, then of course a bit intrusive lah. So the timing has to be proper. In a sense, daytime, it can be doing like what Ling Hao say lah, lunchtime, dinner time. These are all neutral timing.
你不要半夜打电话去啦，吓到人家。3点打去讲我要看你的脸，哇，你要看鬼咩？给女生一点心理准备啊。
So yeah, daytime usually the ladies might have put on their makeup, whatever. So recording a 5-10 seconds should be okay if there's no video chat. So with the 5-10 seconds, a few more, I think you all can proceed on to video chat. Okay, but if it's a scammer, of course they won't want to video chat or post any kind of video. Zero. Not even food photos or not even food videos. And even if they share the food videos, they must be super fast to find Google. So then end all form of communication if they ask you for money. So at the first instant when they ask you for money, just stop them. Okay? Block. Block, whatever, blacklist. Okay? Tell your friends about this account also. If you need to. So this basically immediate stop. Don't think too much. They ask for money, that's it. Because firstly you don't know a person, then suddenly just ask. Okay? Of course, 6, choosing a reliable matchmaking service, that's us. Okay? You want to share more about this? Our matchmaking service.
我觉得就是可能现在很多人都是用 dating app 去交朋友，但是我也发现到真的是网络上太多骗子，而且很多人都是受伤过后才来找我们。我指的受伤就是可能在 dating app 被人家骗了，才过来找我们诉苦啊。为什么不要早一点过来呀？因为很多人都有一个 stigma，就是觉得在 dating agency 都是 all and unwanted。 我觉得这个是有一点不对的啦，因为我们的顾客也有20多岁的，也有 all the way 到60多岁的都有了，这整个年龄层都有了，所以就是不是只讲来 dating agency 的人都是老的嘛，对吧
Yeah, so there are always the younger crowd, the older crowd. Of course, it all depends on the preferences. But for us, of course, we are reliable. We are very reliable
Yeah,
because why?
we do screening.
We are SCI accredited. You can see here. You can see here.
植入广告
So we're SCI accredited, and that's why for us, we verify information. So that is the first thing that goes through us. Okay. And secondly, of course, they have to pay money to find, right? So there's a finder's fee kind of thing. So for us, there won't be any con men trying to pay money to find more victims to scam, right? They wouldn't even want to pay the money to us. So that's the thing. So there's a first filter already. Unlike the online dating, some of them charge 0, some of them are very, very little cost. So in a sense, this is what they can leverage on. But for us, of course, we don't charge a lot lah. But it's just a bit more that is just nice to filter out them. Okay, so this is matchmaking service. In a sense, we are still dating agency. We don't really match you as per se like this lady is going to be your girlfriend or this guy is going to be your boyfriend. No, you all go with an open mindset of knowing him or her. Then, if there's progress, of course, just progress naturally. Because for us, we match not only all this verifiable information, we match more towards value systems, personality, because that's what will last. Okay. All these physical attributes, of course, there might be certain weightage to that, but for us, personality value system plays a very huge weightage because, in a sense, when you get married, all this, in the next 20, 30, 40 years, that is what going to build upon. When both of you get older, who care about looks already? Unless you want to go, if you care about looks, then you go plastic surgery, right? So that's the thing about sex ways. So for us, lucky draw for Zoom participants will be notified through email. So if you are the lucky person or participant, you will be notified through email. So there will be a lucky draw that we will be sending out if you happen to be the lucky one. Okay? So if you still have any questions, of course you can drop us an email, contact@fabriquelove.com. Just reference it to tonight's live session. So at least you know where you know about all this and you ask a question and next session. Okay? So if you have any questions, do feel free to chat us, do the Q&A and things like that. Okay?
如果没有什么问题的话，就可以写进我们这个 email 里面或者是有什么问题，现在也可以写去 chat box
Okay.
我们会等一等，然后再关。
Yep. So we will wait for a while. So that's the thing about online dating. So right now it's open for Q&A. We'll be talking a bit more, just a bit more on our background. If you have any question, just drop in. Okay. What's our background? You can see here. Okay. Let me just stop sharing the screen.
有一个人问，如果我们参加 event 的 success rate 是多少？
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So success rate 参加我们 so
我觉得就是我们这里其实只算是提供一个平台给大家去认识朋友的。Success rate 呢，50%取决于就是你 take first step 踏出那第一步，然后另外50%取决于你当时参加活动的表现，当然也有包括一些像我们活动的一些气氛啊。因为我们有一个 facilitator 帮你去主持每一个活动，然后就尽可能就把活动的气氛带到比较 hyper 比较 romantic 一点啊，这样子。
And there's more, I would say the facilitator will make sure that you get involved in the activity. And the person, as in people will start to interact more. Even if you are shy, you don't know what to talk about, the facilitator will be there to make sure that you talk. In what sense? They don't just grab you and start talking and not like that. They will.
我们没有做 speed dating 的，放心。
So we have certain interactive games on this. Then we kind of have a bit of icebreaker here and there. Then at least you'll be feeling more comfortable to speak up, be more open, and really treat this event to getting to know new people.
I think Brian 可以 share 一下我们接下来有什么活动这样子。
哦 ，OK， 可以啊。So besides 我们的 background， 你看一下后面。So 我们的 background 后面 basically this is the
Halloween.
This is coming weekend. Okay. So it's a Halloween night. Correct?
Yeah. 31号的 Halloween 万圣节活动。
对 So let me just share the screen with you. Ta-da. So this is a site that you can go and take a look, fabriclove.com/events. So you can see here, this is our topic today. So this is the Halloween special. So you can see behind, we have a bit of deco here and there. So this is our Halloween special. Then you can see there's a Zoom karaoke night as well if you love to sing. Then there's a Let's Find Date. This is on 11/11.
This one got early bird ticket
Early bird ticket. If you are planning to.
Double 11.
This is more like the Chinese one. 双一啊。
Yeah, 光棍节双十一啊。
So you can come in and join. This one is a museum walking tour. And this one is more like board games. Singaporean Dream is a board game. So if you haven't played before, you can also come and play and become a true blue Singaporean. Okay. So these are all offline, except for the karaoke one. All the rest are offline. So you meet face to face. So you won't get into the problem of honey traps. Correct?
We have to do screening.
So if you come in here and sign up, of course the screening will be done, all this. So at least people who come in here,
confirm single.
They are confirm single, they are really committed. Okay, why? Because if you want to join the event, you also need to pay a bit of money, right? No scammer will want to pay to just scam other people here. Okay? Because why? They put their details, then immediately, if there is a scam, we just show the details to the police, they sure can find them. So it's very immediate. So there won't be any kind of honey traps here. Okay? So I think that's about all. So now it's 8:50. So if there's no more questions, thank you all for spending your precious time with us on a Wednesday night. So if you still have any questions, do drop us email contact@fabriclove.com. So anything else you want to talk about, we help.
没有啦，我是觉得只要是你单身，然后你有一颗想比较开放的心去出来交朋友，都是会成功的。首先就是你要踏出第一步咯，就不只是把你想要交朋友的心局限在网络而已， 因为网络真的是太多你看不到的一些 risk，你看不到的。then 就是你尽可能就是迈出你的第一步出来，走出家门，然后去交朋友啊，不管是去找 dating agency， 或者是多去外面像其他的 activity 啊，都可以的，没有问题的。就尽可能多跟人家讲话，多跟人家交流，都是有机会的。
Yep. Yes. Correct. That's what Ding Hao said. Let's mix around. Even supermarket NTUC you also can chit chat one.
买菜都可以遇到一个女朋友。
对啊。Okay. So just be open. So you just hello to them. Sometimes you don't even.
你敢开口，你就有机会
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And so thank you very much.
Bye bye.